there's the face-off. And well brought down by Ali Wood. Brinster. LeBlanc. Wood. And back to Ali Wood as the seconds tick away. There is the hooter for the end of this first period. And the crowd rise to both teams. Not a particularly distinguished first period. Dundee will be happy enough with that 1-goal lead.
Tom Stewart, you had a lot of that play in that first period, but you didn't really test their netminder. You had a lot of high shots there.
Yeah, I'm looking for them to play the puck a wee bit more in that end. He's a fairly good keeper and he's going to save many of the long shots. We need to settle down a wee bit more. A lot of nervous stuff, as I was saying earlier. And I think if we can just settle down in his end, and we'll capitalise on it.
Period 2 with still 1:39 of penalty time for the Durham number 14 Glyn Hall for a particularly vicious example of slashing offence. And there's the face-off. And straight in it is Durham who win, rather Dundee who win the puck. Wood. Durham then a man short and 1 goal down. This is Ronnie Wood. His brother Ali has all the time in the world to go back to retrieve the puck. Ali Wood score the only goal thus far. Across to LeBlanc. LeBlanc jinking, and still LeBlanc. This is Ali Wood. Across here is Brinster. LeBlanc. Just 6 seconds of the penalty, remember. And he's back on ice now. Big Glyn Hall as Dundee break again. LeBlanc. Fine tackle from Steve Cooper. Breaking Ali Brennan. Penny Cook goes in with Barras. It's not a bad turn here from Bennett. Bennett has Paul Smith. This is a bit more like it from Durham. And that is the equaliser. And a marvellous break. And Paul Smith, the boy they said is in the shop window. They want the world to see how good he is. Well, we saw just how good then. Here's Paul Ferguson.
Dave, this is a beautiful one-man effort by Smith. He goes around the defenseman, and watch this shot into the bottom right-hand corner. He ties the game up with 13:59 to go. A clever pass from Bennett gets him around this defenseman. And look at him. He leans into the forwards, puts it right into that bottom left-hand corner.
Well, what about that then? Equalised now.
Well, I think we're going to do it now. First period we didn't play all that well, but the second period we've changed the tactics and we're doing it. I think we'll come back now into the game.
Now here's Paul Smith again, and Smith, the offside call, the whistle surely has gone.
Dave, the referee has already signaled the offside pass. So that goal will not count.
Well, Smith is frustrated. Let's look at it again.
Let's look at this
Paul.
pass. He's over the red line when he receives the pass. The pass has gone over the blue line and the red line, so it's offside, so the goal will not count.
Well, what a pity. Didn't he do well with it? Well cleared again by Coturnier. So positive, this keeper. And that was well left by Cooper. Oh! And somehow it's the break with Morris, and now breaking is Chester. Now Bennett. wide of the far post. Chester back to Barris. And that serves a fair save from Mike Ward.
Well, Barris was given all the time in the world back at the point. He moved right in, and look at that for a lovely glove save by young Ward. Nice save by the 27-year-old keeper.
Chester, not for the faint-hearted out there. Shot came in, and it was from Ali Brennan, and it really is tremendous, and right under it, and there's a blow aimed by Pennycook, and Barris right under our commentary box, and emotions are beginning to run high. It's getting terribly tight, and the lads are beginning to lose their cool. But that's ice hockey.
Hey, Pennycook, you get killed!
Well, Dave, this was on the cards. The pace was picking up, and the bodies were beginning to fly. And look at this check by Barris. He comes in and almost knocks him over the boards.
Well, Pennycook and Barris both must sweat through now. 2 minutes for roughing. So both teams a man short on ice. Cooper, Lou Clements. Dundee lucky to get the rebound now. Brinster. And Katerniak again is equal to the shot.
Well, once again, Katerniak comes up trumps, but look at this quick release by Brinster. This is a wicked shot, but it's right on the money. And Katerniak handles it nicely.
And that's 27 of the 28 shots fired at him that he saved. Back here now to Ali Woods. Oh! Well, having praised Katerniak, he must have been unsighted. And from way back on the blue line, a speculative shot from Ali Wood makes it 2-1 to Dundee, and that really is a turn-up.
Well, Ali Wood picks up his second goal of the game, but this is deflected by a Durham player. Number 8 deflects that into the bottom corner, and you can see the look, if you can see through that mask, on Katerniak's face. Once again, we can see the shot from Ali Wood, and the deflection from the number 8 player goes in and makes it 2-1 for Dundee Rockets.
Another beautiful piece of movement from Brinster. Just look at him go. He's taken, what, 3 of them now. Brinster still going. Right in front there was Halpin. And again, the goal has been dislodged, but a really fine, fluid move from this fella, Chris Brinster.
Dave, this guy moves like a cat. He's been around about 3 guys by the time he gets in there. He gets around the last defenseman and tries to set up his winger, who just misses the post. Once again, we can see Brinster moving in towards the goal. He isn't selfish. He gets it over to number 9, Halpin, who just can't hit that open net.
There's Brinster, the joint coach of Dundee with Roy Halpin. They almost combined there to create the 3rd goal. Here's the play-off. 15 seconds of the second period remaining. And some furious activity right in front of us again as the hooter sounds for a second period, when Dundee must have been thinking they could throw everything at Ron Katerniak and not get past him. A goal out of nothing from Ali Wood makes it 2-1, and Dundee will be happy about that.
Chris Brinster, there's been a bit of tension out there.
Yes, it has. Every time we play Durham, it's usually a very physical game, a lot of bodies getting knocked around, and that creates to make people lose their temper maybe a little bit more.
But now it's 2-1 with just one period to go. That's surely going to give you a tremendous advantage. But obviously not going to be much scoring in this match.
Well, it helps us for sure going into the third period, but the thing is, I think we're going to try to come out and just put a couple pucks in the net and get a bit ahead of ourselves here. We haven't done that so far this game.
Well, what do you think you'll be talking about now going into the third period?
I think we'll just talk about bearing down around the net. We've had some good opportunities. We just haven't capitalized and put the puck in the net.
We rejoin the match with Dundee leading 2-1, the third period about to get underway. And your commentators once more, Dave Lanning and Paul Ferguson.
Well, there's the helmet that Kitternock wears and all goalkeepers wear in this league. And this is his view during this final period. This is how he sees the game and how he sees the puck coming at him.
Well, from the goalkeeper's view to the centre spot and the face-off for the final period. And we imagine it's going to get pretty tempestuous out there. 2-1, Dundee lead, and an early opportunity there for Chester. And an icing whistle. Well, they've neither side given much away in this playoff final. We didn't expect that, but it's all or nothing now. Durham have got to come out. There's their reserve goalkeeper, Keith Franklin, a clone indeed of Ron Kaderniak. Here's the face-off, Paul Smith going in for Durham, losing out. Halpin, did well, Halpin, and that is just the start that Dundee were looking for, and Roy Halpin, the #1 points man in British ice hockey, has done his job superbly well.
Well, this is why this guy is #1. Look at that fancy move around the defenseman, and he hits that top right-hand corner. 30 seconds gone in the period, and Halpin is flying. What a beautiful pass from his wingman. He jumps around the defenseman and wastes no time hitting that top corner.
So it's 3-1 in the first minute of the final period. And Durham know now they have a fair task ahead of them. What a tremendous individual goal that was, and the travelling Scots fans revelling in it.
She's doing. See where the appointment stands. You had that.
Wood takes it, and LeBlanc's shot just screwing wide. Here is Wood, Ali. This is Ronnie Wood. Wide into Peter Johnson now again. Ali Wood using the skate to good effect. Halpin. Goal really has lifted Dundee, and right in front there, that was Ronnie Wood. Halpin the assist. Ronnie Wood was lurking. It's suddenly all Dundee.
Well, once again, Halpin has done the damage. He's deadly behind that net. Look at this beautiful pass, and he catches Kitternock napping, and the score is now 4-1. Once again, Halpin gets that pass out, and Wood does the damage.
Well, the world is really falling in for Durham Wasps, because 2 goals inside 2 minutes and a 2-minute penalty for their veteran skipper, Hep Tyndall. Now here's Halpin. Halpin taking his time, playing it around here to Ronnie Wood. And Wood on his own, and that was remarkable. He had all the time in the world. He picked his spots, and what a tremendous transformation. What had been a war of attrition has suddenly become a Dundee jubilee.
Oh, the Dundee Rockets have scored 3 magnificent goals in less than 2 minutes in this final period, and Wood gets his second goal in a row with this one. He waltzed right out from behind the net and puts it away. Where have all my defensemen gone?